Hi, this is Bonnie Barker with BonnieBabeCrochet.com, and we are going to start the Pacific Chunky cabled mitts. And this also comes with a headband, but we are just working on the mitts for this particular video. All right, we're going to be using Pacific Chunky by Cascade Yarns. It's a size 5 yarn, a little on the bulky side, and I'm also using a size L or 11 or 8.00 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is chain 20. Go ahead and start with our slip knot. And 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when I do my chains, I like to chain in multiples of 5. It's just an old habit, but it also helps me to keep record of where I am. Especially works well when I have more than 100 chains to work with. 20 should be easy though. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, now the directions say to join with a slip stitch to first chain to form a ring. We want to make sure that we don't twist the chain. Keep it straight. And we're going to simply do a slip stitch, as I like to say. There's no wrapping on that stitch. Now we are going to chain 2 for round 1, and we're going to double crochet in the same place as joining and in each chain around, and join with a slip stitch to first double crochet around. Okay, now that I've read the pattern, we're going to work our first double crochet in the same place. I'll go ahead and show you where we joined, which is right here. I'm going to do something else at the same time. This is our extra strand, and I'm going to go ahead and hide it as I crochet around. This is kind of doing double duty, but it just saves me from having to hide that string later. So, and as I work around, you know, use whatever method you like of working in the chain. I like to work on the side of the chain consistently. Whatever you do, just do it consistently around. I know some folks like to do the back bump of the chain. Whatever you like to do, that's fine. All right, I'm going to go ahead and crochet these 20 double crochets all the way around, and then I'll show you how to connect. Now that I've done my 20 double crochets, let me show you something here that can be confusing. This little thing here is actually the chain where we connected in here. A lot of times people will add an extra stitch here. Please don't do that. It'll be just a little confusing if you do. One way to ensure that that doesn't happen is to just actually manually count the number of double crochets. You should have 20 double crochets. I'm not including the chain in this count. I'm just including the true double crochets. Okay, now we're going to join with the slip stitch at the top, like so. Okay, now for round 2, we are going to chain 2, 1, 2. And also notice I did not turn. There's no need to turn just yet. Okay, so for this row, we are going to do a front post double crochet, which is worked like so, and then a back post double crochet. We're going to do this all the way around. We are working the ribbing. If you've never done a front post or back post before, you don't go in through the top loops like so. Instead, you're going to go around the stitch like this and give it a belt. It's actually an easier stitch to work. And for the back, let me do that again. For the back post, we're going to come around the back side of the stitch, kind of give it a belt, but tie it in the back, so to speak. And just complete the stitch like you would normally. Okay, front post double crochet, back post double crochet, front post, and we're going to do that all the way around, alternating front post, back. Okay, we're going to work all the way around, and then I'll do the last back post double crochet for you, and then I'm going to join with the slip stitch, not to the chain, but to the first double crochet right here, to the top of the double crochet, just like that. Okay, for round 3, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do the same thing. Front post double crochet, back post double crochet around, and join with the slip stitch to the first double crochet of the round. Okay, let's go ahead. And this is easier to see when you do this particular round, because you can see the front post protruding in the front and the back post in the back. another, just a little tidbit here on crocheting. When I work these stitches, they are easier, but I'm also using my senses. I'm using the feeling in my thumb and my middle finger to tell me which stitch comes next. And they really do help to, show me where to put the hook. And after some practice, I think you'll understand what I mean. That's how I've come to love a lot of these stitches, because they really have become easier and just kind of fun and interesting to do. Let me go ahead and finish this round, and then I will come back for the next round. I'm going to connect this round, I get confused. If I say row, I really mean round when working on the mitts. I sometimes forget and I get confused like anybody would. All right, now we're ready for round 4. Notice I did not turn at the end of this round. Now, from here on, we are going to be turning at the end of each round until we get to the end, okay, where we do the ribbing, I believe. All right, so we're going to chain 1 for round 4, and we're going to single crochet in the same place as joining. Okay, there's our single crochet. Now we are going to double crochet in the next stitch. This is something people will often call a 2-stitch or a double stitch. It's where you make a single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. A lot of the fabric of the mitt is going to be made up of just that, except of course for the cable. Okay, so we've done single crochet, double crochet. Now we're going to single crochet in the next stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. So we're going to do a single crochet and then a double crochet. Now this is where we're going to work our cable. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches. We are going to work a front post treble. Notice I wrapped the hook twice. We're going to do front post treble crochet in the next 2 stitches. Now this was a back post double, but you can easily wrap that hook around. You might have to pull it through, but you can do it. Now working in front of these 2 stitches, we're going to go back and we're going to treble crochet, front post treble, around the 2 stitches that we skipped. Make sure you do 2. Okay, so we have really the foundation row. Let me get some more yarn here. Foundation row of the cable. Now after we do that, we are going to single crochet in the next stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to do that, repeat that 6 times. Okay, so the next stitch is here, the front post. I'm going to single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. That was the second repeat. Single crochet, double crochet. That's the third repeat. Single crochet, double crochet. That was 4. Single crochet, double crochet. I believe that was the 5th repeat. And then single crochet. Let's pull it through all the strands there. And double crochet. And that is the 6th repeat. Now, again, this is the join. We don't want to crochet in that. We're going to join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet of the round, like so. And that ends round 4. Now we're going to turn, and we're going to chain 1 at the beginning of round 5. Now we're going to single crochet in the double crochet. If you can see this was the tall stitch. Now if you have a tall stitch, we're going to put the small stitch, which is the single crochet, above that, and then we're going to double crochet in the single crochet. Okay, we're going to do that 6 times. So we've done it the first time and the second time. Single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. I need to hire someone just to sit here and pull the yarn off for me so I don't have to pause so much. Okay, now we've done that 6 times, the single crochet, double crochet. Now we've come to the cable portion. We're working from the back side, but you can flip it up if you want to see it. Your fingers know that it's there, and we're going to work 4 back post double crochets. Let me say that again. 4 back post double crochets, not treble, but double crochets. Okay, just a back post double, and just work them straight across as they appear. You may have to go hunting for these. Sometimes they feel a bit hidden, but you know they're there. Now we go back to single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, and double crochet. And now we're going to join with the slip stitch like so. Okay, and we're going to turn. Now row 6 is going to be different for the left-handed mitt and for the right-handed mitt. This is so that you keep the cable portion facing upward on top of the hand. Okay, so we're going to chain 1. I am going to work the right-handed mitt, and then I'll show you how to work the left-handed mitt. Okay, so for the right-handed mitt, we are going to chain 5. So I chained 1 already. So let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a chain 5. Skip the first 2 stitches, 1, 2, and single crochet in the next double crochet, and double crochet in the next double crochet. Now we're going to work our cable. Going to skip 2 stitches here, do a front post treble crochet, another front post treble crochet, working in front of these last 2 stitches. We're going to do another 2 front post treble crochets. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, now we're going to do a single crochet and the double crochet, and the single crochet. And we're going to do this around. Okay, just like we would, you're going to be doing this a lot in this pattern. Okay, now what we're going to do, we have come to the chain 5. We're just going to do a slip stitch, not in a particular chain, but just slip stitch in the chain in general. Okay, so that's round 6. Now for round 7, we're going to turn, and I've already chained 1. Now we're going to single crochet in the double crochet, in the single crochet. We're going to do that all the way until we get to the cable. Single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. Now we've gotten to our cables with the back side facing. We work 4 back post double crochets. Okay, now this one is going to be the trickier one. You have to make sure you wrap it around. You might have to look for that one. It seems a little more hidden, but you can feel it. Use the the nerve endings in your hands. That'll do a lot for you. Now we do a single crochet and a double crochet, and it brings us to this chain 5 space. Okay, what in the world do we do there? Okay, we're going to see one time. We're going to do single crochet and a double crochet in the chain 5, and then we're going to join to the first stitch of the round with the slip stitch. So we're just going to do 2 stitches here, a single crochet and a double crochet, just like so, and slip stitch to the first stitch of the round. Okay, Okay, we're returning back just to work the left-handed mitt for a second. What we're going to do, it's a little different. We're not going to chain 5 like we did with the right-handed mitt, because the reason is we're trying to keep this cable on top like so, and as we do that, we're going to actually bring the thumb hole around on the other side, a little bit further around. So in order to do that, we're going to chain 1, we're going to single crochet, and then do a double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. Okay, we're just maintaining that double stitch. Now we're going to skip the next 2 because we're working our cable, do a front post treble, skip, I'm sorry, do that twice, and then working in front of the 2 that we skipped, we're going to work a front post treble like we've been doing. Okay, now that we've done our cable, we are going to single crochet in the next stitch, and then double crochet in the next stitch. And I want to slow down here and be careful. We just did that one time, okay? Now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to skip 2 stitches. 1, 2. Now we're going to single crochet in the next double crochet, and double crochet in the next double crochet, single crochet. We're going to do this 4 times. So single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, and double crochet. Now we're going to join with the slip stitch in the first stitch of the round. We're going to turn, chain 1, and now for round 7 we're going to single crochet and double crochet. We're going to do that 4 times. Single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. Okay, now in the chain 5 we are just going to, I believe, work 2 stitches. We're going to single crochet and we're going to double crochet. Okay, now we're going to go back and single crochet, double crochet one more time. Let's go ahead and make sure I pull the stitches through properly. Now we're going to work the 4 back post double crochets for the back of our cable. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we'll go back to the single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, and we're going to join with the slip stitch like so. Okay, I'm going to chain 1, turn. Now row 8 will be worked exactly like we worked with the right mitt. Okay, it's going to be the same, well, pretty much. Double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. Okay, skip 2, work front post treble, front post treble, working the 2 skip stitches. We do 2 front post trebles there, 1, 2, and then we do our single crochet, double crochet. I'll finish this round, and then I'll just go ahead and finish this round 8 with you. We're going to single crochet, double crochet, alternating. Now notice I've worked the 2 that were in the chain 5. And by the way, the chain 5 does seem excessive in some ways, but it actually gives the thumb a lot of nice space there. To make it 4 stitches wide would have been way too much, so I thought 2 would be good, especially using the size L, the bulky weight yarn. Okay, so we've finished single crochet, double crochet all the way around, and we're going to join with the slip stitch to round 8. Okay, and this is what we have so far. And if, in case you're wondering, if you just want to take a little check, this is what this is going to be. This is going to come through like this, okay? And the right would be the other direction. We'll go ahead and show you the right one as well. And the right hand, put our hand in like so, and again with the cable on top. Okay, now rounds. Let me see, the rest of the rounds are going to be completed the same. I'm going to go ahead and work row 9 with you. Go ahead and turn. I'm going to chain 1. Now, just as another reminder, from this point on, from rows 8 through the end, which would be round 18, both of these are worked the same way. So I'm just going to work 1 with you, and of course you know you need to do 2 if you want one to cover each hand. All right, Captain Obvious here. All right, so the next thing we're going to do after we chain 1, we're going to single crochet in the double crochet and do a double crochet in the next single crochet. We're going to do that. Let's see. Going to do that 6 times. Okay, or you do this double stitch or 2 stitch where you have the single crochet, double crochet until you get onto your cable. And here I'm on the back side facing with the cable, and you work your 4 double crochet, or I should say back post double crochets. That's right, double crochets, not trebles here on the back side of this. Bringing the hook around. Okay, now I'm going to return to the double crochet, single crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, and double crochet. Now I come to the beginning of the round, and I'm going to join with the slip stitch, just like so. Chain 1 and turn. Now the pattern from here is rounds 10 through 15 is you're going to repeat those 2 rows, rows 8 and 9, 3 times more. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat those 3 times more. That's going to be adding 6 rows of doing 8, then row 9, and then I will show you what I have. Now that we've just finished round 15, I wanted to show you what this cuff should look like so far. All right, now we are going to return to doing 3 rounds of the ribbing like we started with. And yes, you can do post stitches in the smaller single crochets, and I'm going to show you right now. So we've chained 2, we have the right side facing. We're going to do a front post double crochet and then simply work a back post double crochet around the small single crochet. It's a little tighter, but it's very possible. Front post double crochet and back post double crochet. Now we get to the cable portion, and it gets even easier. Front post double crochet, back post double crochet. So I'm going to work this all the way around, and then I will show you the join at the end. Okay, I've worked the front post, back post all the way around. Now I'm simply going to join to the top stitches of the double crochet, just like so, with the slip stitch, chain 2, and I'm going to work this round 2 more times, working a front post over the front post, back post over the back post, all the way around, just continuing the ribbing. I'm going to finish 2 rounds of this, and then I will continue from there. Okay, let me show you what I have now. This is the front, or the closest to your fingers, and this would be up on the arm. Now I'm going to finish off. This is the end of row 18. I'm going to join with the slip stitch like so. I'm going to chain one, pull it a little tight. I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to give myself a generous strand so that's easier to hide, and I'm going to just pull it through like so. Okay, so if you do not want a crocheted thumb hole that I'm about to do next, you can be finished, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to crochet a little sleeve for the thumb. Okay, so now I'm going to join with a slip stitch, and it says anywhere along the thumb hole. Okay, I'd like mine to be as concealed as possible, so I'm going to kind of go inside, which would be kind of towards the palm area, but as the pattern suggests, you can do this anywhere along this hole here. Okay, anywhere along here, you're to join with the slip stitch like I've just done, and then it says chain one, which I've already done, and we're going to work 9 single crochet evenly around the thumb hole opening, and then join with a slip stitch to first stitch of round, do not turn. Okay, so I'm going to do 9 single crochets around here, and as I do this, I'm going to do my little trick of hiding this strand as I go. Okay, so that's 1, 2. I'm going to work in between the stitches. 3, 4. Okay, and let's see, 5, 6. I can actually work in the 2 stitches here. 7, 8, and 9. Now there's no rhyme or reason, you just want to space them however you can. Okay, now I'm going to join with the slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round. Okay, so if this makes sense to you, I hope it does. Okay, now I'm going to chain 1. It says not to turn, so I'm going to do chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet in each single crochet around and join with the slip stitch to first stitch of round, do not turn. This is rows 2 through 4. So I'm going to single crochet in the place where I joined. This is rounds 2 through 4, so we're going to do this 3 more times around. I'm going to go ahead and I'll finish round 2, and then I will do the other 2 rows off camera because you don't need to see a repeat. Okay, now one thing you want to be careful of is to make sure that you do stop at the end of each round. Okay, not to do a continuous. So this is the end of my second round. I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to do this 2 more times, and then I will get back for round. Now I've come to the last round, round 5 for the thumb, and it says to chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch in each stitch around. So let's go ahead. I'm going to skip. I'm not going to do the first stitch because we've already joined that. So let's just go ahead and skip that one. Go to the second stitch, and we're going to slip stitch because this way it'll help the first chain that I have done here to lay flat and look a little neater. So we're just going to slip stitch, working through both loops all the way around. So we're actually only going to have 8 slip stitches since we skipped the first one. Okay, so here is the first one. We've come up to it. It looks kind of tricky to see. So we're going to just join in that first space. Let's see if I can get the hook in there. I'll just, hold on a second. I can use my nails to bring it up because it is a tighter stitch, but I want to join it nice and neatly. I'm going to chain 1 and pull it tight, and I'm going to give myself a nice generous strand to hide, just like so. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do before I show you the whole thing finished, I'm going to turn it inside out. Okay, the whole piece inside out, because I want to show you how to hide these strands so that they won't be seen again. Alright, so this is with the wrong side facing. I've got my yarn needle. If you have a darning needle, which would be like a metal sharp version of this, that could work too. Just be careful with it. Now I'm going to hide these stitches. I'm going to go down. Again, this is another one of those things. There's no rhyme or reason, no absolutes here on how you do this. The goal is to hide the loose strand so that it doesn't come up again. Okay, so I'm going to bring it kind of deep into the thumb. Just kind of go down the stitches where I can. Okay, I'm going to go down, down, down. And after I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and get my sharp scissors and give it a little cut. And it is hidden. Now there's one more. This is the top. One more down here. I'm going to go ahead and hide this one. It's good to have a couple of these around. I go through them quite a bit. And if you crochet a lot, you're going to probably find that you go through a lot of them too. They tend to break, but they're really nice to have around. Alright, I'm going to bring these down to the ribbing part. Alright, and I'm going to go down a little bit more into the stitches here. Okay, I want it to be nice and hidden so it doesn't, show any loose threads again. Then I'm going to go back up a little bit. Again, you don't have to do it this far, but this gives it a little more resistance, okay, to unraveling. And I'm going to go ahead and just give that a trim, a little tug, so it's hidden forever. Let's hope. And let's see, pull the hair off of it. Gee whiz. And let's go ahead and turn this thing back right side out. And since I just completed the one for the left hand, I'll go ahead and put my left hand in here and give it a little bit of a show. Okay. So this is, move it a little bit here. This is your cable. And this is the back side. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this pattern. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to try to bring new patterns out about every Wednesday, making Wednesdays wonderful. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.